gaming bets. Online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to map number 2. Oh, it doesn't actually have to say have a circle. Wait, let me do it. Wait, I've got this. Got it covered. There we go. I just have to leave the map up for the rest of the game so that it's correct, but yeah, it is 1-0 currently to FlipSide. Unfortunately, it has not been put on the just decided to draw it myself. But, yeah, we're going to be going into map number 2, FlipSide, with a dominating performance on the first map of Inferno, which was, of course, the map choice of forZe. And, yeah, it's not looking particularly good so far. We've seen little, very quiet in the first map. Normally the star for this forZe team. Only getting 5 kills, actually, in the whole of the map. So you do have to wonder a little bit if he's going to be able to step up into the next one. And he's normally pretty good on Inferno as well. So definitely a worrying prospect. Electronic wasn't even really needed in the last map, as we saw Blade having a great game. World Edit up there as well, alongside Markelov. So if it's more of the same, then FlipSide are going to be winning this 2-0, and we'll be having an hour break before our next matchup. However, different map, sometimes a sort of stomp can actually give you a chance to get back in with a pretty easy mental reset. You just write that one off and move into the next one. Any progress with D-Day? You're going to ask me that every day, and every day the answer is still going to be no. I feel like Dosia is a little bit busy, recently married, doesn't have time for filming, and I'll make it when I get to 1 million followers. There you go. I get to 1 million followers on Twitter, and I will approach Dosia to make a movie with me. That's what it will take. That is what it will take. Either way, we should be going into this one fairly soon. FlipSide have been pretty good on overpass, at least in the past, so I'm expecting more of the same. Yeah, Harry, if you don't go high, then there's a chance that things like that can actually happen. So you go for a ridiculous number, and then by the time, if I ever get there, people will have forgotten and I won't have to do it anyway. That's the plan, at least. You don't aim low. If I said like 10,000, there's a chance I could actually hit that. So you go insanely high. Either way, knife round going to be underway. 5,000 for me to approach Dosia to make a movie. Nah. 1 million. That's the aim. That's the goal. 997,240. Yeah, we're basically there. It's like very... I'm not screwing. I'm not going to speed cast the knife round. Yeah, no, he's off the market. Yeah, I think somebody said that to HS as well. It's like, I can't remember what it was he had to, oh yeah, he had to do a hair product video if he hit 100,000 followers, and so Don Hackey was just gonna buy the followers for him. So yeah, it's possible. It would probably cost you quite a lot of money, and it would probably also get my Twitter account banned. But if that's what you want to spend your hard-earned cash on, that is fine by me. Either way, I think it's time for me to earn a little bit of my hard-earned cash, and we are going to be going into our pistol round. Electronic picks up the kit, a couple of flashbangs. We actually saw Markelov do that in the previous round, so obviously Markelov being more of the star in the last map, they pushed Electronic back to the kit role. And on the T side, they've invested into no utility whatsoever. But I do, but okay. Either way, Spot going to be coming out into middle. Blade looking to try and find that initial pick, but can't get anything as of yet, and already Little is going to be demolishing him. A fifth of his kills that he managed to get over in that previous round. Wild Edit already rotating in. Nice pop flash actually thrown out by Electronic, blinding 4 of the players. Facecrack going to be looking to try and turn the tide back into the favor of the T side. He's doing a pretty good job of it as well, but Markelov will be able to find things back into a 2 versus 2. Do still have the kit. Electronic with that. Spots out 1. Knows where the remaining player is as well. And could just opt to try and defuse this bomb. Trying to bait in the spot from Red Hide. And it will be Electronic to take the pistol. Well, sorry. It will be FlipSide. I don't mean Electronic. What? 1-0. FlipSide taking the lead. And to be honest, in that after plant position, forZe should have been picking that one up. One of the players was gliding. Harry, that's like a classic glitch. Come on. Come on. Have you ever commentated Counter-Strike before? Is going to be an investment back in from the CT side. Interestingly, Wild Edit is actually just going to stick with a P2K, which quite uncommon. You normally see at least a buy of some sorts. Blake going to be pushing into the connector as well, looking for a little bit of aggression, and already Markelov. As said, he's playing the star role now. He's taking it off of Electronic. He's sitting on the back seat. The youngster going to be pushed away. And Markelov's now leading the show. Electronic will be peeking out, managing to pick up 1 more. Blade also here with the SMG, leaving it down to just 2 players. Red Hide saving his money, and he will take down Electronic, which is a rifle onto the floor, but it's quickly retrieved by Wild Edit, who didn't have a gun anyway. Say that again, Harry, and I'm banning you from the chat. That is not even a joke. I will first unmod you just to pain you that much, and then I'll ban you from the chat. I will switch accounts twice to do that. AWP actually going to be picked up by Wild Edit, of course, knowing that there is going to be an investment into this round after the bomb goes down, and already that AWP comes into play. Jerry will be out of the round, not going to be able to do anything more in this situation, and the T's are looking to try and refrag, but they just can't at the moment. Wild Edit already picking up 2. Finally, Little will be able to trade. Looking for Blade as well, and Little is going to try and do this all on his own. It will be 3-0. Tech pause called in. TeamSpeak, so either somebody's gone to the toilet or there's a pizza being delivered. And yeah, T-side not going to be able to invest into this one. Markelov has started very strong. 7-1 at the moment. I bet there is. What are you trying to imply, Zide? What are you trying to imply? All of those rumors are false. Or at least that's what Harry's girlfriend thinks. T-side are going to be able to invest at least a little bit. What's your name, Caster, the friendly host? That's a bad joke. Hey, Himanshu, how are you? Red hide. Okay, they're just going to go running straight through the Molotov, looking to try and pounce onto the pushing CT players. Blade will be able to get one. WorldEdit already rotating back in with the AWP, and that's a simple kill back in for him, spotting the bomb as well. A lot of information gathered. In the meantime, we will see Electronic flanking, and okay, straight through the smoke. He manages to pick up one more. Little now going to be the only man left alive, and a 1 versus 4 could at least try and make things a little bit more costly. Spot out Waylander, but nothing will come of it. 4-0. FlipSide will crush another buy, but this is the time when the big one comes back. T-side can get... Well, actually, wow, they invested a bit more than I thought they would have in the last round. They can still get pretty much full nades on the remaining 2 players. WorldEdit the best player on FlipSide? Yeah, if you're wrong. Follow him on Twitter so that we're a little bit closer to D-Day. There we go, though. This is where forZe need to get themselves on the board a little bit earlier. It took them quite a while in the previous. Finally, they'll quell the attack from Markelov, who's been pushing pretty much every single round so far. Hasn't really had any reason to stop so far. Does quite a bit of damage onto Kabakan as well, but this time they are going to be challenging for that connector spot. The CT side have gone a little bit more aggressive over towards the A side of the map, but will be forced to fall back as Waylander is now the only person here. You're going to get me 200 followers more. Ah. It will still leave us about 970,000 away, but... bad. You know for a fact that Electronic's their best player. Don't even joke. Harry, didn't you say... Wasn't there your, like, dream CIS team that had Electronic in it? Isn't that correct? I specifically remember that being on Twitter. Unless, of course, you're lying to all of your followers. We wouldn't want that, would we? Be coming out from Electronic. He will be able to turn things back into a 4v4. Has support from Blade as well. And only 20 seconds left on the clock. The T's going to be trying to make their move. FaceCrack will be able to pick up one. There's so little time left on the clock. They need to get rid of Blade quickly, and they do. And the remaining 2 players are actually on the complete wrong side. Bomb is going to be going down with literal seconds to spare. But it will now be WorldEdit and Waylander in an attempt to retake. Waylander. Try and get back. It shouldn't be easy for them to retake this one because the T's have fallen all the way back. A little bit of a push over towards long, but the 2 players on short are just going to be waiting for that bomb timer to tick away. Jerry actually caught out with a nade in hand. They're not going to have time, so we're just going to see them running away. Waylander looking to try and do a little bit of extra damage. FaceCrack and Kabakan will be able to hold on to their weapons. They do get themselves onto the board. The CT side will have plenty of money. And forZe are going to be struggling a little. Well, a little bit is an understatement. They're going to be struggling a lot if they don't manage to win this round. Already not having a weapon onto Little, only a P250, which in the past haven't been too much of a detriment to him, but the problem is the P250 now being nerfed definitely ruins the sort of safety net that they used to have. Again, we're going to see a bit of aggression, but this time it's from WorldEdit on the AWP. He manages to pick up one. The spray is a little bit wild, and WorldEdit actually going to go for the repeat, but FaceCrack will double down. Another 1 HP kill that we've seen. Blade throws down the smoke, tries to take a bit more control over towards the connector. Isn't going to find anything just yet. Free peek from Waylander. Nice pop flash out. And a simple kill from him. Still a man left on 1 HP as well, which T's have to be very careful about. Red hide will be able to trade onto Blade. Can he slander the Waylander? No, he can't. Kabakan is there once more. It's all onto Electronic. 1 versus 3. Spots out Kabakan. Cross going to be coming in onto the site. Got a lot of work to do. Now, he has pulled off crazier clutches in the past. The problem is it's going to be very difficult for him peeking back out, and eventually Kabakan will shut him down. CT side probably still going to go for this. They've got a bit of extra cash saved up, while that it could realistically go for an AWP. However, if they do just go for some pistols, they could buy comfortably into the next round. Nice amount of damage done. It is going to be a quick couple of trades, but it's the T side again coming out on top. Little still only has a P250, so he's taking the hit for his team, which, considering he's normally the star, is quite interesting. Waylander looking to try and rotate back around, but has to be careful because Kabakan's already managed to push back around into that bank position. Waylander going to be spotted out and taken down swiftly, but Electronic in the back of the site. How much can he do? Sprays down 2, drops the bomb as well. 1 minute left on the clock, so plenty of time for the T's to try and rectify the situation. Goes peeking back around, does spot Little, but should know that Kabakan's already over in this corner. Goes for Little instead, but he will be taken down. Nice attempt. Not going to happen. Now it's actually 4-3. Nice turnaround from forZe. CT side are going to be forced to just go for some pistols in this round. Their defense is looking a little bit weaker than what we saw on Inferno. Of course, only dropping 3 rounds total on the whole of that map, or the whole of the first half at least. Stack initially for this CT side over towards the B site, but you're going to see them already starting to rotate back around. A slow, methodical round coming out from forZe, making sure that they clear all of the angles and then just wait patiently for any further aggression. Kabakan is already going to spot out Waylander and should have a pretty simple kill on that side of the map. And it is just continuing in that sort of fashion. Jerry will get a couple with the UMP, making a nice amount of cash as well. And only World Edit and Waylander. 2 Ws. Hey Sleazy, how are you? Face crack. Already finishes off one more, and well, it looked like he was completely frozen there, so we may see some sort of disconnect. Wasn't moving at all. So we are just going to have a slight tactical pause. Of course, we know that we are going to have a buyback in from the CT side in this round. AWP seems unlikely unless World Edit is going to go glass cannon, which, well, definitely not ideal. Free tack pause but without talking. And a combo breaker. Momentum change. T-side have actually built up quite a decent amount of money though in the 4 rounds that they've had. Obviously a lot of them we actually saw buys coming in, but the last one was completely clean. Yet to actually see an AWP from Little either, which maybe just not really happy picking it up over on the T side, but still quite interesting. Little just calling them out. We did actually see before the game that Electronic was actually calling Little an old man, so I can understand why he might be memeing a little bit. Anybody translate? I feel like most of the people would actually understand what they're currently saying will be on the Russian stream, but there may be someone who can tell me exactly what they're saying. Only Silvers know. Could Google Translate it, but I feel like that's a little bit too much effort. What language? I'm going to go ahead and say probably Russian, considering they're either Russians, Ukrainians, or... well, I suppose what it is, Finnish. He's asking if he enjoyed the salmon he made for dinner the other night. Yeah, glass cannon AWP is definitely viable. It's just whether or not that they want to take the risk and also lose all of the utility as well. Technologic. See, you've just told me I love you, and then I can use your name to say thank you. TY400. Electronic, he had a round or two where I was starting to wonder if he was just going to go ham, but he's come close. Waylander doesn't know any Finnish. Interesting. Zombies with the great banter. I try a little bit too hard probably most of the time. I'm not sure what's going on, because we haven't actually seen... I think, who was it? Was it Waylander or World Edit? One of them froze. I'm pretty sure it was Waylander. We haven't actually seen him drop at all. Love from Serbia. Ooh. Thank you. Vecino? World Edit froze. Do you have a Twitch channel? I do, but most of the time I don't have any time to actually stream. So, it's Wild Edit. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Well, they both bought up anyway. So looking like we are going to be going back into this one. And it is going to be the buyback in. No AWP for Wild Edit, so I'm not going to have that just leak, at least. Oh, it's just Battle. Okay, nice. Blade. Looking to try and find those early picks. Spraying through the smoke. Has to be careful. We are going to see a little bit of a push towards that B side by the looks of things. A lot of presence already taken by the T side towards that B side of the map. Electronic has pushed all the way on the other side. And look at the read now from the CTs. You can see the rotation coming in from Blade. Looking to try and stack in towards that B side. World Edit just trying to make sure that they can't rotate away. And Electronic doing exactly the same. But the push will be coming in onto the site. It's still going to be down to the rest of the players to actually hold down the push already. Face Crack manages one. Flank still coming, so they will have to be careful about that one, but it seems like Electronic is going to have an awful lot of work to do. However, he will do it. Lines them up, although World Edit steals one away. Little able to trade things back, and it is going to be World Edit into the 1 versus 1. Little, normally the man to be the star. Both AWPers for the team. Missed shot from one, and Little doesn't miss again. 5-4 in favor of forZe. Oh god, that's going to get annoying. And by the looks of things, CT side looking a little bit flat. That's now 5 rounds in a row. Markolov doesn't play AWP anymore. No, he doesn't. No matter how much Anders and Lurpus and a few others really want him to play the AWP, he may pick it up every once in a while, but it is World Edit who is the AWP of this team. once again. Push coming in towards the B site. Waylander actually looking to try and make a little bit of cash with the MP7. How many can he get? 0. Definitely not the way he wanted to start that one off. Blade has the Deeg. A little bit of damage done, but he's going to fall as well. Still got Markelov again. He's gone aggressive towards that short position, and he's managed to retrieve himself an AK. May just want to try and save it, especially because Electronic now has one as well, although they're actually into a 3 versus 2. I'm slightly surprised they're not going to try and risk this, because they would have a buy into the next round anyway. Clearly deciding that the value of these AKs is far above that of anything else they could get into the next round, but at the same time, I'm disappointed. I feel like Electronic and Markelov, the way Markelov's been playing so far, alongside the Beast, that is Electronic, I feel like they could have had that. Thank you, Unicorn Salesman. Here we go, though. This means that they can get the full buy in on that CT side. AWP onto Wild Edit. Same will be in for Little, but look how much money the T's have now made after 6 rounds in a row. Only the pistol first buy, and then 1 round after actually won by FlipSide so far. Aggression going to be coming out. Electronic actually playing far further forward already, and he will be able to get the first, but he's actually going down without too much damage done at all. Wild Eddie going to be looking to try and fall back, and already looking like he'll be caught as well. CT side aggression not paying off whatsoever. Blade actually going to shoot the truck instead, but does still manage to pick up one. Trying to defend this site alone. Rotation will be coming in, and he does manage a second. Markelov going to try and dunk one out with a nade, but it isn't going to be reaching. They've got to be careful. Just push back in. Waylander still manages to win the duel. And now Jerry down to just 11 HP. One v 2. Looking to try and keep the streak going. Both players sort of lurking around in the back lines of the site. Just trying to catch anybody from crossing. Waylander's still going to be watching, but Jerry's actually going to be sneaking through under the radar. Getting onto the site, though, is going to be very difficult indeed. He will have to kill the man in heaven unless Waylander makes a massive mistake, and well, the nade being thrown out will give all of the information. Easy kill for Waylander in the end. Electronic, will he be able to retrieve the AWP? No, he won't. So that's going to be something at least. And did he just throw? It wasn't Electronic, sorry, it was Markelov. My bad. It will be Markelov. Just going to try and save the AWP, but he failed either way. Will be enough money. Electronic had a bit of spare cash, so can actually drop an AWP over. Rifle will be put into the hands of him. And we will still have a full buy for FlipSide, of course. Their money now, it's not in the worst state in the world, but it definitely isn't in the best. And there's still a chance for a reset to come in. AWP once again looking to go aggressive with the support of Electronic, just in case. Push could be coming in towards B. Markelov up close, already going to be going down. Actually, no, sorry, it was his teammate that went down. Markelov actually just going ham. 3 kills picked up for him. Blade is going to be the only one left on the site to take down Face Crack, and well, Little. What can he do here? Molotov thrown into the corner, just forcing him back. Doesn't have any control of the bomb. Be coming out. Be able to pick up one. So that's gonna be it. Blade will be there to finish. 2 kills for him, 3 for Markelov. Again, it's the sort of supportive players of the team actually pushing up the top of the board. Markelov actually been playing very well. Pause. This is going to be cool. It's actually a tactical pause from Blade, so clearly not too happy about how things have been going so far. I normally call the in-game leader a more supportive player, because although he's doing the tactical side of things, I would say he's also like setting up a lot of the nades and trying to put his other players into better positions. I feel like that's still going to be the case for most in-game leaders. Some of them not so much. Like Fallen will still be picking up the AWP and trying to go aggressive with that. But most in-game leaders will still be playing a more supportive role. Like you don't go ahead and say that Blade is the star. Yeah, Shox is quite a loose style in-game leader though. Well, did it. There we go. Finally picks the first player off. We've seen him go aggressive a few times. It hasn't been working out too well, and he's going to be caught from behind. Tries to run into long and doesn't check behind him. Mistakes being made. Electronic. This is a very aggressive angle. Normally a one and done, and he doesn't even get the first. Now going to be back into a 4v3 in favor of the T side. Doesn't last for long though, as Blade will be able to pick up one. Blade on the site. Quickly traded out. Rotation will be coming in from Waylander from behind, and they do still have one man in the bank. Bomb is going to be planted. Players almost side by side, and it will be the peek out from Waylander. Gets the first, looks for the second, but Little is just about quick enough to take him down, and he will find another for himself as well. 7-6, the T side take the lead once again, and money. Well, not looking good, is it? Wild Edit will be picking up the AWP. Electronic could at least receive a rifle. Once again, Wild Edit is going to be hitting the tag. Electronic, there we go. Double kill with the CZ. Little looking to try and trade things back, using a pistol of his own, but Waylander will close him. Nice work from Wild Edit as well to finish the round. Pistols seem to just work out for this CT side. A risky force. It actually pays off wonderfully. Now the T side going to be the ones in a little bit of trouble. They are going to have to just force what they can into this one. A couple of CZs, a MAC-10, a Galil, and a P250 onto Little. Wouldn't expect anything less from him. Push can be coming into the connector as well. Looking to just try and barrel through the Molotov. Jerry taking an awful lot of damage, and Blade will just be waiting in the corner. Electronic. Here's the shots. Blade will be going down. Looking like Electronic's going to have to do some work once again, and Push coming in from Little, but that will be a simple kill for him. Rotation back around from Wild Edit as well with the AWP, but won't be able to do anything as of yet. Electronic hits a second ding, lines up two, but only manages to get one. It will be traded out by the MAC-10, but the amount of damage that has already been done in this round. I think you should remove Edward/Flamey from that and have Adrian. And then that team is insane. Or Hobbit. Either one. Not so many support players, but who cares? .25 seconds left on the clock. Long rotation coming into towards B. Coming in. Spray goes down from Waylander. Doesn't manage to deny the bomb plant, so it is at least going to be a retake for this CT side, but look how much damage has already been done. So many low players that they need to clear out. Waylander is just going to be sat in the corner. Up above, Markelov looking to try and find something here, and Jerry just holding off rotations, but nobody is coming from that angle at all. Spot out. Red Hide looking for the peak. Knows that there's a man close. Takes down Markelov. Looks for the second, but won't be able to trade. So many low players at the moment, and Well Dead It can't really push it because he has the AWP. One more will come in, and Jerry just going to be sat in the corner looking for the clutch. Sprays the first. And now there isn't a whole lot of time. Well Dead It needs to clear him down. Will find the kill. And it's going to be very close indeed. I think he may just have it. Yeah, he does. Very close in the end. 0.4 seconds. But FlipSide are going to be taking the half at least. Definitely not how we expected this to go after the first map. The 6-score streak from forZe making things very interesting indeed. Still, a decent chance that forZe can take this to a second map. So basically, Igloo, you want to just remake Gambit and call it Na'Vi. Yeah, FlipSide's pick is much closer at the moment. Oh, I didn't realize they actually added in the little thing, so I've got... Oh, they switched it as well. Oh, I've ruined it. We are going to be going into our pistol. Blade and Well Dead It will hold on to the utility. The rest of the players, Kevlar over on the T side. Already straight push onto the B side. CT set up for the retakes. The bomb will be going down without any real problems. Well Dead It going to have the job of holding off any rotations here. And, oh, it works out so far. Electronic, never mind. He comes in to support his teammate and pops both heads. Completely blind. Blade will go down, but it takes far too long. And Waylander's already back in to support his teammate once again. Flank coming in from Little. A very long one indeed. Looking for Electronic. Gives him a chance, and you don't give Electronic a chance. You don't give him even a millimeter of a chance, because, well... That's just a mistake, a big mistake indeed. 9-7, pistol goes the way of FlipSide. A big round from Electronic once again with 3 headshots on that Glock. And now the CT side are going to have to force to try and break things back. Watching Electronic is just a treat. I enjoy it. He's probably one of my favorite players to watch, if not the. Up close. Gonna have to push in. Nice work from FaceCrack. Manages to pick up one. A Mac 10 already gone, and Waylander falls as well. So already quite a bit of damage over towards his T side, and a 2-man advantage for the CTs who are looking to try and break back. Already, Little is actually going to be able to pick up Electronic as well. That's an AK-47 onto the site, looking for more as we see Markelov get dinked. And now, it's looking like this round is going to be going the way of forZe. It would take quite a big mistake for them to actually lose this round now. A 5 versus 2, one player already low. And already a flank coming in as well. Well Dead It now going to be the only one left alive. And somehow, the CT side managed a completely flawless second round. FlipSide, I don't know what just happened, but... You're going to have to try and rectify it in this one by the looks of things. Likely that we'll see a force straight back. Maybe a faster B play coming in. That team definitely looks interesting. Twist and Rop. So you just want a pure, like, firepower team. Thank you, Ibrahim. I don't like the Kappa face, though. I can't tell if that's true. Just a young team. CT side doing a much better job of actually cleaning things up. Remaining 2 players just waiting in the connector. Electronic. P250 doesn't manage anything. Markelov with the D will fall as well on a flawless round for forZe. It's pretty much going to net them the lead. I was joking. I'm looking forward to the WSG Canada team. I think that looks pretty interesting. See it on HLTV, but I think just the amount of firepower that that team has could be quite entertaining. And then, of course, you do actually have, like, Cloud9 as well, who are going to be entering the tournament. So, yeah, the NA qualifiers could be pretty good. Nice start already from Little with the Scout. Unarmored players are just a nice little farm up. And CT side, as I said, they should be taking this one nice and easy. Okay, never mind. What did it? And Electronic pick up 2. Rotation going to be heard by Face Crack. Oh! Nice simple kill for him. And Wild Edit just going to be waiting in case they drop down. He has the AK-47, the beautiful blood sport. It's actually Electronic, so you can see he has a gold sticker. I actually have 4, so clearly I am a bigger Electronic fan than Electronic. Almost another kill coming in for Wild Edit as well. Bit of damage done, not anything too crazy. But now the T side will be able to buy. Wild Edit can get his AWP, and this is where things actually get a little bit more interesting. No matter how this game ends, it won't be an hour waiting. Well, if it ends in the next 15 minutes, it will. Is this Caster Tombiz? Yes. Here we go, though. Little on the AWP. He's going for that aggressive push. Pop flash thrown out to try and deny his spot. That's a nice little boost. Quickly done as well. Just a second later, and Electronic is alive and kicking in this round. But unfortunately for him, the timing is gone. And that was really fast by forZe to get that done. Backing, going to be going for the re-peek. Spot out onto Blade. Wild Edit not going to be fast enough to trade either, so the CT side actually looking pretty strong in this round. A 2-man advantage. Best part. What? How do you know? Like, it may be true, but even if you're watching me right now, I'm sitting down. Face Crack is going to finish off another one, and this is getting quite worrying for the T's now. Electronic is going to be calling a tactical pause, or I imagine somebody else called it and he's just letting everybody know. Wild Edit trying to make his move in. Oh, just gets wrecked by the timing. Only a little bit done. Train. I get on with Vince. Vince is a lovely guy. Although we both do play-by-play, but I suppose a lot of the people I cast with do play-by-play. He can be coming out. Markelov does manage to at least trade out one. Wild Edit is going to try and do this all alone. 10 seconds to try and get the bomb down. There's still 2 more players to deal with. Spots out the first. One is literally right in front of you. There we go. Nice work from Wild Edit. He's at least making things a little bit costly. Can he save the AWP, though? No, he can't. Little will take him down. And, well. It's not good, is it? Obviously, dying after the time means you get no loss bonus. And, well, it was actually a 4-round loss bonus as well. 2,900 would have gone into the account of Wild Edit. Especially when he wants to AWP as well. It's going to be one of those situations in the next round where if they don't get a bomb plant... Thank you, Kanashi, or ex-Kanashi. I need to find a co-caster called Jerry. Oh yeah, then we could be called Jerry and Tom, right? That was what you were going for. The classic name, Jerry and Tom. Ooh, hello, Waylander. That's a first. Little is quickly going to trade and actually fall back to a new position with the AWP and simple stuff. Not going to miss anything there. Back to his P250. I know it was Tom and Jerry. It was a joke. Jerry Biz. Oh. Is it Tom and Jerry? Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I love how people actually corrected me. Oh god. Blade up close. We'll be able to take down one. Can he do any more damage? Only 2 players left. The problem is they have complete control of bomb. Blade. Can he do anything? No, he can't. It will be Jerry to close the round. 12-9 now in favor of forZe. Looking to take this to map number 3. Drugs are one hell of a drug. Yes. I can't really argue with that, can I? Potatoes are one hell of a potato. Works with pretty much anything. Having so much fun on his own. Yep. Pretty much. How my life is. We are going to see the force back up. AWP is actually going to be handed over to World Edit, so they do eventually have enough money to bring it into this round. CT side already building up quite a bit of cash. Hell is one hell of a hell. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I can just get this Jerry. Nope, this Jerry. T side already taking quite a bit of control over towards long. Now they do have the sort of bait and switch. Little is the bait. He's got to take the shot. But this time, he's actually going to go aggressive because the smoke works perfectly. And Blade is going to be able to find that initial kill. Now it's down to the T's to gather up. Hit a site. By the looks of things, they are going to be heading over towards B, where there's currently 2 players waiting in the form of Jerry and Red Hide. Red Hide obviously seeming like the newer player on the block. Spray going to be coming through. Only 25 seconds. And actually, the shots that have gone through can allow a rotation from this CT side. They know that it's going to be over towards this B side. There isn't a lot of time left. And Red Hide now going to be looking for that peak. Gets one already. Kabakan has found a second in the meantime. And looking like they're just going to shut down this push. This T side just failing at every sort of position they try and take. And Blade, well, it doesn't matter what he does here. He's got no time. He's got to run away. And, oh, why would you go back to close the door? You're mental, but he will survive. I did not say they are basically G2 rejects. I said originally they were rejects from the G2 team. Which is true. If at the time, if any of those players had been asked to join that G2 roster, they would have said yes. Like, if Scream had been invited to that team, he would be in G2. RPK, he would be in G2. Sixer, I don't know how that would have happened, but he would have been in G2. So, I think it's fair. Nice entry kill from Blade. T-side risking it. They want to try and break that. Markolov will be spraying through. I'm not saying that the team they have now is bad by any stretch. In fact, I think a lot of the players have actually improved a lot since they joined the team. It's just a fact that they were building a super team. You're not going to turn down an invite to the super team. I think if you go back to Scream's Twitter at the time, I think he was very disappointed not to be in G2. Doesn't mean what they're doing now isn't actually more impressive. They beat G2 just yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, or the day before, twice. So here we go then. Push towards the A side. 30 seconds left, and there's a pretty decent crossfire here at the moment from this CT side. They seem to be getting the gambles correct. Already, Molotov will take down Kabakin, leaving it down to just 2, but it's so late into the round. The FlipSide tactic, but it will be Markelov to trade one back. Little trying to survive on the site, but he's not going to be able to, and this is looking like a done round. Redhide, new man on the block. Will be Markelov. 3 kills in the round for him. M4 maybe going to trade up to the AK, and an AWP picked up as well for World Edit. But this is the chance for forZe to probably win the game if they manage to reset their opponents here. That could be the game into their hands. The same fact that comes in for FlipSide though. They managed to win the round. They will be resetting their opponents. Now that's the first buy round that we've actually seen managed by FlipSide. Molotov going to be thrown in to stop any initial aggression. Although I think it's failed. Or just a little bit further back than normal, because I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to land right next to that B sign. Very nice of the CT side to actually mark where you're supposed to plant the bomb. Coming out. Flashbang is absolutely perfect. Waylander is going to net the first kill onto Little. He will play no further parts in this round. Currently top of the board, 20 and 14. Now the T's can look to work their magic once again. With the man advantage so far, they have looked much better. Pete going to be coming in. Jerry looking to try and trade things back, but Markelov will at least survive for now. Pete coming back. He's right there. Waylander. Waylander. Waylander, what are you looking? He's on your screen. Face crack is going to trade back 2, leaving it into a 3 versus 3. Waylander has not got his spectacles on at the moment. Electronic, however, he doesn't need spectacles. He doesn't even need eyes because he's completely blind. And he is going to manage to take down one more into a 3 versus 2. But again, 25 seconds left. They've got to go get the bomb. They've got to find a site to plant it on. They've got to kill the person on the site as well. They're leaving things very late. It's making my heart rate a little bit. But we are going to have Blade throwing out the Molotov, trying to clear the one man on the site out position. Redhide with everything to do. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock. If he could drop the bomb, he has won them the round. And Electronic is going to be going for the plant. They haven't cleared the truck. Round done and dusted. forZe will win it. And FlipSide are bitten by their own strategy once again. They are just too slow. And forZe will steal it away because of it. 14 to 10. Four 3. It was like on his crosshair. If 4-3 means you can't see stuff in front of you, then that's broken. It's just a mistake, but it is funny. Rush B, don't stop. That is the call. Electronic looking for that entry frag. There's only going to be one man here for now. It will be Redhide trying to hold on to the back line. But it's also easier to see stuff when you have wall hacks, but that's true. Nice work from Redhide. Picks up 2. He was the one man on the site. He needed to step up big, and he has. Waylander. Be on to get another one. However, quick trade back. A lot of players pushing him from behind. Already damage being done. Electronic having to clutch, but he will spray down 2. Leaves it just onto Kabakin. 1 versus 1. Spray comes out. Kabakin's going to win it even on 25 HP. Another 1v1. An important individual play. And forZe hit 15. Electronic, he can try his best, but he can't win them that round. 22 and 20 for him. Top of the board for his team. And now they're just going to have to force like no tomorrow. Map number 3 is looming. Aggression coming out from the CT side. Looking to try and take the fight. Face crack is going to be stuck, but actually still managing to get a kill alongside Little. We'll leave it into a 3v3 early on and drop the bomb. Waylander. Take another aggressive player. Jerry's still trying to hold on to this bomb control and will go down to 5 HP, but he does manage to kill. Electronic is still standing. Top of the board and top of the server at the moment. He's still going to be up close. Pretty much identical situations at the moment. Electronic is going to be spraying away both players low, and actually, even with 11 HP between them, forZe are going to close out the map. They're taking this to train. We'll be back in just a moment for map number 3 as the series continues. Make sure you don't go anywhere.
E-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.